Hey everyone, Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATVMC, and this is my ride review of the Crossfire 3 SRS boot from Sidi. All right, everyone, so if you are shopping for a set of premium off-road or motocross boots, chances are this Crossfire SRS 3 from Sidi is one that is on your list. So I finally got my hands on a set of these. I've had them for a few months now. As you can see, they're pretty dirty because we've been riding all day today. So today I just want to give you my first impressions and tell you what I think you can expect picking up a pair of these. Now, if you want to learn all about them, all the features, how they're built, all of that, watch the product spotlight. I talk about those in full detail there. This video, just give you my first impressions and kind of what I think of the boot and how it feels on the track. So first, let's talk about sizing real point. That's kind of important with these. So for me, they run pretty narrow. I wouldn't say a super wide foot, but definitely it's not a narrow foot. I can't wear these all day long without my feet starting to hurt a little bit. But with that said, what I do want to say is that they don't have a size 9. They have an 8.5 and a 9.5. And I always wear a size 9, so I went down to an 8.5. So for me, the length is okay, but the width, just a little bit too narrow for my foot. So I would say for all you guys out there, if you're looking to buy a set, if you have a wider foot, if you're right between sizes, I would recommend going up one size just to help get a little bit more width out of the boot. So that's how the sizing goes, but what I do like about it, and this is great for riders that have narrow feet, when you put these on, they hug your foot really well. So your foot feels planted. I don't get any heel float, so everything just feels nice and tight, very secure once you have the boot strapped up. So I really do like that feature about these. As far as durability goes, honestly, I don't have enough time on these guys to give you a durability test. I mean, these are premium boots, so they should last a long time. You know, if you're watching this video months from now and you want to hear my ride review or you want to hear some more thoughts on the durability, because I'm going to put a lot more time on these, absolutely ask your questions in your comments below and we'll get those answered for you. But now I just want to talk about, you know, how they perform, how they feel on the track. So when I first picked these up, because I've ridden in just about all the premium boots, one thing that kind of concerned me right off the bat was the sole. Now it's a replaceable sole, and what's cool about these, it's the only boot that you can actually just replace the sole right from your own home. You just take some screws out, you buy a new sole insert, stick it on there, you're good to go. So durability on these should be awesome. But it's a pretty thick sole, and it's a really hard material. Now the grip on the foot peg is good, but where I notice these soles kind of lack a little bit is with the feel on the foot pegs. Now it's not terrible, but when you compare it to say something like a Fox Instinct or the new Tech 10 from Alpine Stars, you're not gonna get as much feel on the foot pegs as you would with those, but very rigid, so it gives really good support. So if you're a rider that's looking for a little bit more support for the bottom of your foot, then this would be one that I would steer you towards. But aside from that though, it didn't take long. I got used to them real quick. After that, braking, shifting was a non-issue for me. I do like the amount of flex that they have right out of the box. I think they kind of hit the sweet spot with, you know, not being too stiff, but not being too flexible. So it doesn't take long for these to break in. And after you get that braking period, man, shifting, braking, everything, these things are just awesome. So overall, I've been really happy with them. The only thing that I have noticed from a durability standpoint is the Sidi logo on the bottom of the left sole. Actually, about half of it ripped off. It doesn't affect the performance whatsoever. I just noticed that tore off. But other than that, the shin plate on these, it's adjustable if you have larger legs. I have about a, I think 16, almost 17-inch calf, so I have big calves. I wear a knee brace. I didn't even have to adjust these to make them bigger, and they still fit just fine. So if you have bigger legs, I don't think it's gonna be any issue for you there. But again, that's the Sidi Crossfire 3 SRS. If you guys have any questions or comments about them, you want to get more of my feedback, I'm more than happy to give it to you. So ask your questions, leave your comments below, like I said, and we'll get those answered for you. If you want to see all the premium boots stacked up against each other and kind of see what unique features make them different, watch our premium boot buyer's guide where we show all the top boots and kind of explain what separates them from each other. Remember guys, get subscribed to our YouTube channel if you like this ride review, because we have a whole lot more just like it. And that way you stay up to date on the latest gear guides, product reviews, and how-to videos that we're constantly filming. I am Chase. We'll see you on the trails.